Okay, what a day. You come in here to Houpoto and they just have the coolest sights, the biggest guts, the gnarliest terrain that you could ever see. You know, it's really impressive for what they do. Running a hauler, they've got a harvest line, they've got
Hi, my name's Marcel van Westbrook. I'm here today in one of our forests, Houpoto, down the coast with Gilbert, one of our contractors. Maungawaru Logging is his business. We're looking at the busting wedging system.
My name is Peter Dench. I'm the Business Development Manager for Protos New Zealand Limited. We start with a 2-ton, a cone wedge, also make a thrust cone wedge, 2-ton, have a 12-ton, 15-ton, a 26-ton. We also have a 30-ton lift.
Today I met Dale Gilbert and Wayne Henman. Dale was kind enough to let us come and shoot some footage for Protos for their Basting mechanical wedge.
Wayne Henman, our trainer assessor, seen them on YouTube.
But yeah, it was just YouTube, good old YouTube, eh? Yeah.
And he mentioned it to us, so we Googled it and we were quite keen on them. You can see the advantages of back trees, heavy leaners where you can't get a machine to.
Yes.
And we have a 50-ton hydraulic wedge, but
Well, I've used the bottle jacks and they were good, but it's just carrying them around. These things here, they're a lot easier to carry around. You can use them, you don't mind taking them up and using them up the hill or down the hill. They're easy. There's not a lot of cutting involved to get them set up like the bottle jack. There's a lot of work involved getting the bottle jack set up, whereas these, it's just like a conventional wedge, except for you got the drill to use instead of a hammer. But yeah, they're good for that.
I can see that when the general public or the consumer knows about it, that it's going to become an everyday part and tool in the toolbox. It'll be a standard practice, I believe.
Oh, I think so. I think all contractors will have them or share them.
for sure, yeah, it's a no-brainer for hauler crews. Yeah, those big steep ridges you can't get machines to. Yes. They make it much easier. just watch YouTube, and then me and Wayne came out and just practiced, sussed it out how to use them properly.
And I think we found what we can and can't do with them pretty much.
Took a few trees to get it right, but yeah, there was no one to teach us, so we just saw what they're doing on YouTube and went from there.
It's like everything, you've got to try the most extreme to see whether it'll do it. And yeah, we found a few trees that wouldn't do it, or couldn't quite do it. And I think, to be fair, a bottle jack would have struggled as well. But we're not going to know that till we try, you know, so we give it a good shot. Oh, that's not going to work. But yeah, it's just using them around the hill, carrying them around is so much easier.
Pretty epic one. Had some cool experiences with some pretty cool people, well, really cool people. Impressive setup. They do some hard yards, you know, but done well. Really cool dudes, all of them. The breaker-outers up on the hill, falling the trees. They done some back pulling today. That's impressive to watch. A line shift, manual line shift, and some back pulling of the trees. So cool to watch. These fellas know what they're doing. They're pretty quick. They're pretty just onto it, you know. They know what they're doing. And then watching them back pull those trees, you know, they got to climb up the ladder, get the strop, hook it up at the bottom, drag it up to the top, get it as high as they can, and then the hauler will take the weight. They'll do their cuts, and then the hauler pulls it over, drags it up to the skid. Big trees too, and no little trees. They are some sizable heavy leaning trees, and they're on the back side to some power lines, heavy leaning out towards the power lines, which is why we sort of came. There's a dude coming down the road. Shit.
Yeah.
Start again.
Cut it out. Yeah, cut it out.